Appreciate that, everybody. So welcome to NAMM 2022 at the Edge Sound Research booth. Before we get started talking about the main listening party that we're showcasing here from 2 to 4 p.m., I just wanted to quickly explain what this experience here is at our booth. Here at our booth at Edge Sound Research, we're showcasing our ResonX technology for the first time here for audio engineers and those that are audiophiles that love music and want to get a new taste in what sound experiences can be. So what we have here at our booth is showcasing these ResonX systems, which is the very first product of its kind that is combining audible, tactile, and haptic audio technology all into one singular device that not only allows you to hear sound in high fidelity, but also feel sound through the entire range from 7 hertz all the way up to 5,000 hertz, what you can actually perceive in your body. But what we're going to be showcasing here today is playing music that is designed by students and showcase that these have all been mixed and mastered with our ResonX technology, showcase the cleanness and clarity that you can get out of a mix and what that perception is like when you actually not only just hear it, but can also feel it. So I'm going to pass this over to now Ethan, who can talk a little bit more about the songwriting camp and all the additional details for today.
What's up, guys? How's it going, my people? All my people all around me. I feel like family. This is great. So yeah, you guys know me, I think, a little bit here and there. We've met a few times. They birthed me, so that's cool. These are my parents, so they kind of know me too. But it's kind of cool coming back to NAMM. I've been coming to NAMM for like, I want to say like 10 years. I've been in college a long time. So it's been about 10 years coming to NAMM, and I've always seen and have walked around everywhere like you guys were able to now, although I had to pay back in the day. But there's so much cool stuff that happens all over the place, and it's all about making music, and everybody wants to do things that help us make music. And one of the things that we stand for as ears is trying to figure out how we can move that information into your hands as quickly as possible, so that way you can go off and start making your own decisions and starting making your own failures and starting to make new learnings, so that way you can then teach the next generation. Everything you do, everything you've learned so far is definitely something that cascades into the next event. And no one embodies that more than NAMM's GenNext initiative. So NAMM has the NAMM Foundation sponsors GenNext, which is college students from all campuses, I think even across the world, to be able to come to the NAMM Show at a hugely reduced price. And so they wanted to extend an opportunity for all of you to come in for free. So thank you for GenNext from the NAMM Foundation to allow you guys to come in for free, so that way you can have exposure to all of these different new audio technologies or sonic technologies or music making technologies. So big ups to NAMM Foundation and the GenNext group for bringing us and collaborating with us. Always a collaboration I wanted to do. So they help sponsor you guys to come here and be able to present your brand new works, your songwriting camp. We've done virtual songwriting camps for a long time, ever since the pandemic started, and they have all come out really, really, really good. I'm sure, who knew about songwriting camps beforehand, before you came to ears or participated in this songwriting camp? Did you guys even know about songwriting camps beforehand? No, you like jumped in the first one, I remember. You're just like, I don't know anything, but I'm doing this. Yeah. But yeah, exactly. Some people have heard of these songwriting camps before, and we started them all in the middle of the pandemic, and it suddenly became a thing that we were working internationally with all sorts of different companies and schools and universities, and then we ended up using some of the other technologies that are here to work with each other during the pandemic, and we were a big part of helping the music making process throughout that whole thing. Anyway, point of the spiel is that we're glad that you're here, or I'm glad that you guys are going to be able to showcase your work. I'm so excited for you guys to experience it. And anything else?
Let's get started.
No? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Woo! All right. I'm going to give it up to our president, co-president, and future co-president, Brandon Babu and Chloe Santos, to be able to introduce all the groups and take over. All right, guys.
We are here today to showcase the incredible works of all these lovely students to my right over here. We have just completed a songwriting camp. You can see on the screen over here, all of us on Zoom virtually. We got 10 amazing, wonderful songs that we're gonna hear today and get to experience on this lovely, brand new, groundbreaking technology. So yeah.
Yeah, so basically songwriting camps, all of you guys had about like 72 hours to virtually create an entire song in which some of these musicians you may have not ever met. And all of these tracks came out amazing, and we can actually get started now. So group one is called Pseudoaquagenarianism by Brandon, Babu, Andraha, and Audrey Kim. So if any of you are here from group one, please come sit down.
So, first of all, that song deserves to be in a movie. That's all I was thinking about throughout listening to that. But now that you were able to, for the first time, listen to your own song on the ResonX, what's your initial thoughts of being able to feel every single note in your song?
It's super cool. Yeah, I don't know, like making that at home, like I could hear every impact and how hard it hit me through my speakers, but it's such a different sensation when it's punching you in the back, and it's amazing. It's incredible.
Awesome. How about you?
I think we went into it with the intention of making something really visceral. I think this really adds to that. So it's meant to be like really hard-hitting, really intense, and like this, like having it physically hit you in the back, like it really added to the experience.
Awesome. Appreciate your guys' thoughts. Give it up one more time for group one.
It's getting around that I can't cope with anxiety. It's getting around that tell me things that you do and I can't sleep when I'm afraid.
Wow, first of all, that was a great build-up, so many complicated layers inside of that, but I want to get from your perspective, somebody who made the song, did it come out exactly as you intended? What were some things that surprised you from listening to your song on the ResonX?
Yeah, I think I had like what people call an out-of-body experience. Like so many times I kept repeating like the kind of in my head, and this brought the song to life like so much better.
I listened to this mix like probably hundreds of times just in my headphones at home, but there's so much that I didn't notice like until I sat down and actually felt it. I was actually pretty shocked about like how much it was actually hidden in the lower frequencies that came out. It's awesome.
Awesome. Give it up for group two one more time.
So when we were brainstorming like the first ideas for the song or what kind of song we wanted to do, I drew inspiration from a musical style that's popular in Mexico called bolero. And it's very popular, very romantic, you know, and I was just like, you know, thinking about someone I loved, and, you know, when you channel those feelings, it's really easy to just kind of let that flow through your music and kind of like let it manifest into something magical and, you know, romantic and sweet. So, and then Santi over here had Santi and Gabe, sorry. They're really good at all they do, like with the instrumentation, the arrangements. I just did the ukulele, and then they went with it, you know. And we worked really well as a team, and you know, it was very exciting.
Awesome. Thank you so much for group three. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. What was that experience, being able to feel your song throughout your body?
Yeah, it was really cool because there's a lot of things that I didn't notice that were in there, like a lot of layers. Because I'm not the producer, I don't know what they do, you know. But when, like a lot of like little subtleties put in there that I was really able to notice.
I just want to start off with saying that Divya is an amazing producer when it comes to just the massive noises that all of it does. It punched me. This song punched me, and it was like, it blew me away, like how fast that bass comes in, and it's just, it's very like, I don't know, it has a really good body to it, and I think that it definitely helps. I feel like I mixed to this like originally.
I think I would have been bringing out the earlier, like during like the earlier showcases, I could have been bringing out like a bigger bass sound, and I feel like this could have definitely helped. So it's really interesting hearing it after the fact.
Thank you so much. Give it up one more time.
Estoy cansado de tanto andar, personas y problemas repitiendo por igual, una y otra vez, una y otra vez.
So that song felt like a combination of jazz and underground. So I'm very curious, as the producer here, what were you going for, and what came out now that you experienced it with the ResonX?
Yeah, I mean, we had no expectation. Like, we just started with the piano, and then we did the drums, and then just like a choir happened at some point. So yeah, just random different layers. Sounds like a mix of like Kendrick Lamar and Bad Bunny. So there it is.
That song was interesting because it had the kick kind of created a pulse throughout the entire song. And then you added different instruments that added really the higher frequency levels to kind of fill in with like violins and all this. So very curious now that you experienced it with our embodied audio technology, what your perception around your own song is.
I mean, just feeling that kick of all the frequencies and stuff, like really makes a difference, and it's better experience in every single way.
Awesome. Give it up for Leave His Ass one more time.
I'm drowning with you inside.
That song for me was like the perfect like driving down the coast, just vibing to a song. But I really want to hear kind of your perception around the creation of the song, and then also what you now thought about it, hearing it on the ResonX.
At first, you know, it was intended, you know, to be a song that was just a vibe. And when we were making the song, we were just really trying to make all the instruments fit together. And it did in our ears, you know, it sounded good. But once you actually get to feel it, you get to feel the bass throughout your body, you get the kick, just the pulse, just the feel, it just feels real great. And if we had used this when making the song, we would have known right off the bat that it was going to be good.
Awesome. Give it up one more time.
Load up, another blow up, because I know us, I already kinda expected it. I keep it lonely cause nobody understands things. I keep it lonely.
That was crazy. So you guys said that in 17 hours.
Yeah. Went in at 4 p.m. Oh yeah, went in at 4 p.m. Left at 5 in the morning. So.
Man, I gotta give props to that. So now that you guys have the opportunity to experience it with the ResonX technology, what changed in your perception around
The amount of bass in there, because on regular speakers you don't feel it and you don't really hear all the sub in there. Definitely sitting down, it's like the rumbling. It's a completely different experience. Like, you know.
Yeah, I just thought it was really amazing to take it to the next level, to just create like a sonic world with the song beyond just the audio itself. And yeah, that's why I think it's just a really great invention. Very cool.
That shit was awesome, not gonna lie. Like, man, that shit was rumbling and tumbling and you're right there. And so like, the bass charge goes boom, boom, and you can feel it, man. You know, it's just amazing. It takes it up to the next level. And that's what we're about.
Give it up one more time.
Another shot, another pill, another line, don't know what's real.
So you said that the way you designed the bass was to make it feel like you're really a part of the bass. So now I'm very curious that you enjoyed it with the ResonX, what your perception around that comment is.
Yeah, no, when it first started, I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. It really like did what I thought it would do, and like even more, I think. Like I was not expecting it to like be this strong, and it gave the exact effect that I really wanted. So I'm very happy. Yes, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it really does take you into the world of the song in a way. Like the way the bass kicks in and just like holds you throughout the whole song. It's a different experience than actually just listening to it. You actually feel it, and you're kind of like introduced to this whole new world of feel and touch through sound, you know? And it's something that only this can achieve that I haven't seen before yet.
I had a really good experience with the songwriting camp. It's an interesting project to kind of create a song in such a short time span, but I had a lot of fun.
It was great as always.
Never used Discord to collab on the song, so it was like a new platform and useful.
I'm really impressed how it turned out. Like 72 hours, huge group. We had people from all over the place. Some from France, we had some people from Mexico, others from China, of course America.
It was pretty cool. Me and Dom and Prazul, we meshed real well together right off the bat.
Songwriting camp forced me to be decisive because I don't finish anything. So, and I'm barely a producer. I just play guitar and I just started trying to learn.
The songwriting camp is really an amazing experience. You know, you only have like 72 hours to make a song, which obviously is a time crunch, but it really gets your brain working. You know, despite all of the struggles that you go through to make the perfect song, ultimately the hard work that you put into it creates a song that's uniquely you, that you created in 72 hours.